No voice. आवाज नहीं आ रहा है.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. So we welcome back to the grammar session. And in the grammar session, we had last time seen the different types of plurals. And we will continue with that because there are different formats of the plurals that are there. So we would be seeing the broken plurals, and okay, just a moment. I will just okay. Okay. Right. So Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So we finished the Quran part, we are on the grammar part, and we are on the 13th page. We were studying the broken plurals, which is jama, taksir, or broken, or it is also called as jama mukassar, which means the broken plural. What is broken is that the word gets broken and does not follow the normal pattern. Like in English, we put the s in the end for the plurals. When it is not, it is a different word altogether. So like we have knife and knives, and wolf and wolves, and that way the word, like we have tooth and teeth, not tooths, right? So in the previous lesson we had learned the mubalagha of the sifat and tafdeel and mubalagha, right? That was what we had studied. So kabir, akbar, kathir, akthar, rahim, arham, azim, a'zam, shadid, ashadda, ali, and a'la. Alim and a'lam, qareeb, aqrab, qalil, aqall, kareem, akram, hadi, Hamid, Ahmad, and Majid, Amjad, right? So other patterns of sifat was Kareem, Latif, Hakim. Then we had Fa'lan and Kaslan, Ghadaban, Farhan, Jawan. Kaslan is lazy, Ghadaban is angry. We saw the word today also in the Quranic part. Ghadaban means too much angry. Kaslan means too lazy. Farhan means too much happy. And Jawan means too much hungry. Jawan. Then we had Fa'al. On the pattern, we had Ghaffar and Tawwab and Alam. Then we had Fa'il pattern, which had Rahim and Sami. And Fa'ul, we had Shakur, Kafur, Wadud, and Sabur. Then Fa'ul and Fu'ul, we had Qayyum and Subuh and Quddus. So these are the patterns of the adjectives that we saw. We saw one adjective today in Muhinun. So same whenever the noun is followed by adjective, it will follow all the same patterns that the noun will follow. And so today we are going to be learning Jama Taksir or Jama Mukassar, wherein we are going to, that is called as broken plural in Arabic, in English, and the normal plural is Jama Salim, where we add waw noon or ya noon in masculine and ata in feminine, in sound plural. Okay, so for masculine gender we add waw noon or ya noon. So Muslimun becomes Muslimin and Muslimuna. This is what we just studied in the first book itself. For feminine, the ta becomes ata, so Muslimah becomes Muslimata. Now, if it breaks the law, then it is broken plural, simple. So Baitun becomes Buyutun. It is not having a waw noon or ata in the end. That is why it is called a broken plural. So we'll see the patterns. So this strange rule exists in every language. So man is not mans, it is men. Tooth is teeth and not tooths. And mouse is mice and not mouses, right? So this is the English of broken plural or English examples of broken plural. So just to make us understand that this is there in all languages. So take it as a challenge to remember the rule and accept more rewards from Allah. So there are different patterns of broken plural. So we'll learn that today. And inshallah, we'll take some examples of that also so that you would remember them. So sound plurals, we have seen waw noon, ya noon, Muslimun, Muslimin, Mu'minun, Mu'minin, and the feminine will be Muslimat and Mu'minat with the ata. Now in broken plurals, what happens is that the word gets broken and you have a particular pattern on which it is made. So Baitun has Buyutun, Buyut, and Amalun has A'mal, and Baqarah has Baqarah, right? So Baqarah means a single unit of a cow or a ox, Baqarah, So that is what in Baqarah, that ta is indicating the unit. So this we had discussed when we was studying. That ta indicates a single unit. So here Baqarah means a cow or an ox, and the Baqarah is the plural. Baqarah. Innal Baqarah tashabaha alayna. So the Baqarah is the plural form, right? So this is a completely different. So you will feel that this is a singular only, but no, Baqarah is plural and Baqarah means single. Okay, I hope this is clear. Right. So we have already studied broken plurals in the course 2. We will review that what we had studied before. We have taken those examples before. You don't have to memorize them. They are classified here for information. So we'll just take the examples. Right. So alfun is 1,000 and alaf is the plural. Right. Alaf is the plural, means thousands. In English, thousands. Alfun is 1,000 and alaf is many thousands. Ismun is name, and we already know is Asma, and Allah's names are called Asma'ul Husna. Ibnun is Abna. Ibnun Abna'u. Babun is Abwab. And Basarun is Absor. This also we have seen before. Basarun, Absorun. Bikrun is virgin, and Abkar is many virgins. La faridun wala bikr. Bikr is single and abkar is plural. Right? Samanun is price and asmanun is prices. Right? So today prices are on asman, but prices in Arabic means asmanun. Asmanun. Right? So asman is the prices, plural of samanun, which means price. Hajarun is stone, and the plural of hajarun is ahjar. Hajrun, ahjar. Then haratha means field, and the plural of that is ahrath. Harathun, ahrathun. Then we have khair means better. Akhyar. Khair, akhyar. Rabbun, arbab. So arbab is the plural of rabbun. This we have seen before also. Ruhun, arwah. Ruhun, arwah. Rijzun means punishment. Rijzun means samai, and rijzun also the same pattern. Arjaz, arjaz. Rijzun, the word is completely changed. That's why it is broken plural. Back, yeah. So here the pattern that we are seeing is af'al. Hajar, ahjar. Haratha, ahrath. Khair, akhyar. Rab, arbab. Ruh, arwah. Rijz, arjaz. Rizq, arzak. Right? Rizq plural is arzak. Then we have zawjun, azwaj. This a lot of people are already knowing. Sihrun, ashar. Shay'un, ashya. Sahibun, ashabun. Aduun, a'da'a. A'da'a. Because of the weak word wow here, it is a'da'a with a hamza. Amalun, a'mal. This also we have done before. Fadlun, afdal. We have seen this today. Fadlun, afdal. Right? Allahu dhul fadlil azim. These are the examples that are there. Like ashab. Ashab, we already know, is the plural of sahibun. Okay. Then we have faujun, afwaj. Right? So afwaj word is used in the ayat. So qalamun is aqlam. Qalamun, aqlam. Qawlun, aqwal. Qawlun, aqwal. Qawmun, aqwam. Lawnun, alwan. Alwan means many colors. Lawnun means color. Alwan means many colors. So rainbow has alwan, many colors. Lubbun means understanding. Person who has brains. Albab, for people of understanding. This has come very commonly, and we have seen this before. Mathlun is not enemy, it is example. Mathlun. Amthal is many examples. Mathlun and Amsal. This is wrongly written. It is not enemy. Adu is enemy, and A'da is the plural of enemy. Then we have Mautun, Amwat. Misrun, town. Amsor. Misr, Amsor. Naharun anhar. This is all we already know. Nurun anwar. Niddun andad equals, right? So niddun is a singular and andad. So don't make equals to Allah. Yawmun ayyam. This is also we already know. Uznun is ear. Adhan is many ears. So alhamdulillah, that was one pattern. We have seen so many words on that. So just write down those words. You have to memorize the plurals of this because the plurals are going to be only on this pattern. And if you know the words, if you are repeating it many times, you will remember. So we have seen so many words today with the pattern of af'al. So alaf, asma, abna, abwab, absor, abkar, athman. Okay. Then ahjar, ahrath, akhyar, arbab, arwah, arjaz, arzaq. So these words also, when you're listening, you should know that it is the singular of, or the plural of the rijzun. Arjaz when you hear. So if you keep repeating it often, then you will then it will become memory to you, inshallah. Afdal, a'mal, a'da, ashab, ashya, ashar, azwaj, afwaj, aqlam, aqwal, aqwam, alwan, albab, amsat. They are on the pattern of af'al. Amwat, Amsor, Misr Amsor, Anhar, Anwar, Angdad, Ayyam, Adhan. So Ayyam is looking different because of the wow there. Okay. Right. So now we come to another pattern. So Alfun was Alaf also. Another word used is Uluf also. So sometimes you have same noun with different types of plurals. Alfun was Alaf also, and Uluf also is for 1,000. Then ajrun, ujurun. This is on the pattern of fu'ulun. Baqalun means vegetable. Buqulun. Sihrun, ashar was also there, and we have suhur also. Sadrun, we have sudur. This is commonly there, repeated ayat. Then zahrun, zuhur, backs. Ahdun, uhud, covenant. Ahdun we have seen before. Ainun, uyunun. Ijlun, ujulun. Qalbun, ulubun. Milkun means king, muluk, many kings, nafsun, nufusun, and anfus, right? So that was also there. So this is the second type of pattern. The third type of pattern we have is fi'alun. Fi'alun. So abdun becomes ibad. Abdun, ibadun. Darun, diyarun. Diyar one, right? So diyar word has gone home. We discussed on this word diyar, right? Abode or home. Damun, dima, which we've already seen before. Damun, dimaun. Bahrun, bihar. So Bahrun has one more. Abhar is also there. Ma'un, miya. Okay. Then Rahimun, ruhama. Rahimun, ruhama. Sharikun, shuraka. Shahidun, shuhada. Fariqun, furaqa. And alimun, ulama. I think this one is okay. Then we have the pattern of fu'ulun, kitabun, kutubun, rasulun. We have seen rasulun and rusulun. This is on fu'ulun. Zalulun, zulul, right? So this word is there in the Bakra, that cow which is not tamed, zalulun. Nabiyun, ambiya, ghaniyun, aghna. This is the other pattern. So one pattern of fu'lun, which we had kitab, kutub, rasul, rusul, and zalul, zulul. Okay. So I think this is okay. Then we have pattern af'ila. So nabiyun, anbiya, ghaniyun, aghniya, shadidun, ashidda. So these are the different patterns. So we have seen so many patterns. Inshallah, you might feel there are many, but if you're remembering it with the examples, inshallah, it is not difficult. Then we have fa'alun, basalah, and basalun. Right. So we had the ayat with basal. Basal is the plural actually. Basalah with the ta is singular. Baqarah is singular and baqarun is plural. Adasah is singular and adas is plural. Right? So that is on the pattern of fa'alun. Then we have fu'ulun. Aghlaf is the singular actually. Aghlaf is singular and ghulfun is plural, wrapping. Qulubuna ghulf. So qulub is plural and that's why ghulfun is again plural. Right? So aghlaf is singular and ghulfun is the plural. This word you have seen before. Fumah and fumun. Garlic. Fumatun and fumun. Right? So this is on fu'lun. So these words have already gone. Then we have another pattern. Bahrun abhurun. Nafsun anfusun. Ta'amun at'imah. Ta'amun at'imah. Fata fityatun. So fityatun here is singular, is plural, and fata is a singular. Kirdun is monkey and kirdatun is plural. So here it is with the ta is in plural, right? This is again a difference. So just note that difference. Nar, plural, nar is fire and plural of nar is niron. Niron. Okay. Nar is niron. Then insan is unas. Insan, unas. And hajrun has another one, hijarah. Hijara, again the ta is there, but it is not singular. Okay, it is plural. Asir is the captive, and usara, this word has gone. Wa iyatukum usara tufaduhum. Then we have sanah means a year, and sinin is many years, right? Other than sinin, many years. Okay, so these are the different types of plurals and the different patterns. So I would suggest that you write these all words today and try to memorize the plurals of the words. So like we have kids in school, they write singular, plural, singular, plural. So I would suggest that you write all these plurals, and once you write it, inshallah, it will become easy for you, and you need not remember so many patterns. You just know the plural of that particular word, right? So inshallah, that will make it easy. So this is the actually the different lot of words we have covered, but it's just all these words that you have to sort of memorize and remember, and that will sort of make it easy for you. Any queries in the grammar part for today?
Baqarat bhi aata hai na ek.
Baqarah is singular and baqar is plural. Baqarah.
Some places it is baqarat.
Baqarat, yeah. So there are different types of plurals also. So as we saw in Bahrun, it has buhur also and abhur also, and hajar has ahjar also and hijarah also. So there are different.
Yusuf alayhi salam ke isme hai Yusuf.
Yes.
Surah Yusuf में बकरा एक ख्वाब देखा था ना बादशाह ने देखा था 7 गायें
correct bakara, there the word bakarat is used, correct.
I think this bakaratun is a now any type उसमें सब आएगा गाय भैंस
correct
whether it is male or female.
हाँ
नस्ल जैसा नस्ल
है correct. Unit भी होता है जैसे
and
जैसे पुलिस को शुरतीयुन बोलते हैं, मगर नॉर्मल पुलिस को शुरताह बोलते हैं ताह के ता मर्दूदा के साथ. So that indicates a unit, मतलब that indicates शुरतीयुन be a single policeman, but शुरताह means police in general. तो वो एक यूनिट जैसा हो गया ना, पुलिस कैसे बोलते हैं पुलिस आई वैसा.
वैसे ही दूसरी चीजों में ता लगा तो सिंगल यूनिट जैसे तुफाहतुन means one single. हाँ. And tufa means maybe a lot of a lot.
Correct. तो ज्यादातर I'll just show you the example of that. जैसे यहाँ पे देखिए बकरा सिंगुलर है और बकर प्लूरल है, बसलाह singular है और basal is plural, adasah is singular and adas is plural, right? So this is one particular pattern, but as we saw ahead, there are sometimes the ta indicates plural. So kirdun is monkey and kiradah it is plural. Sorry, आगे चला गया. और यहाँ पे भी hajarun hijara is plural of hajarun, right? So hijara has two types of plurals. One with ta is plural, and here fataya has fityatun also as a plural, and fityatun is a plural in spite of the ta, and it in fact it means a man. So it is not, it is ta marbuta, but it indicates a man, not a woman.
इंस क्या होता है? इंसान का ये लिखा है ना, इंसान
का जो प्लूरल है उनास है।
अंस भी आता है,
इंस वल जिन इंस भी आता है, मगर वहां पे इंस का एक्चुअली इंसान है, प्लूरल इज उनास। जैसे इसके लिए भी इम्राअतुन हाँ, जैसे कभी कभी वर्ड ही चेंज हो जाता है, जैसे कि इम्राअतुन मींस वुमन और उसका प्लूरल हो जाता है निसा, टोटली डिफरेंट वर्ड, राइट? इम्राअतुन मींस अ वुमन और उसका प्लूरल हो जाता है निसा। निसा मींस मेनी वुमेन, निसा। So these are plurals and different types of plurals. So just try and practice. जितना practice करेंगे उतना अच्छा होगा। रसूल रसूल का फर्क भी समझ लीजिए। वाव आ गया तो सिंगुलर है और वाव नहीं आया तो प्लूरल है, right? So this is zalul also is same. zalul में वाव आ गया तो सिंगुलर है and zulul is plural, right? So अलग-अलग patterns हैं. So we'll have to sort of memorize the patterns, but I would suggest memorize those words and the plural of that word. So then it will become easy, and you don't need to memorize the pattern as such. You can make it according to that pattern. Where we have the weak words, you have to memorize it completely. Yawm, ayyam is again completely different, but because of the ya.
Tasniya will be the same, no? Dual rule for dual will be same, no?
Dual will be ani only. Dual just ani will be added.
Irrespective of any of this salim or.
There it is. That rule is, so dual has a special category, and plural starts only more than 3 in Arabic. Remember that. So when a plural word is used, it has to be 3 or more. It will not be 2, unlike other languages where the plural is considered 2 and more. In Arabic, the plural is 3 and more, not 2 and more. So 2 has a specific this thing, and like if you have two men, it's called men, right? And 3 are also men, but in Arabic you have proper ani to indicate a dual. So whenever a plural is used, by definition of the grammar, it is 3 or more, not 2 or more. It is 3 or more, right? And this is important because then certain times if those words are used, you have to consider that it is more than 3 people there if the plural word is used. Okay, so any other questions for the today's grammar? We are already at 10, and we had thought that we'll finish by 10. So technically, the presentation is over. Any other questions?
Sin means tooth, and plural of this asnan, no?
Yes.
Sin, asnan.
Sin and asnan. So again, that is a broken plural. Sinnun asnanun. That's your speciality.
Yeah.
Mashallah. So you are Tabibul Asnan, doctor of teeth. Tabibul Asnan. Tabib is doctor. So dentist is called Tabibul Asnan.
Yeah.
Right. So any other questions, doubts?
What will plural of this azab?
Azab. I'll have to check. I'm not remembering it offhand. I'll have to check it. Inshallah, I'll check and put it on the group, or I think you can do that. I'll check in the Senate, inshallah. I'm not remembering what it is, so I don't want to put the wrong thing. I'll put it in the group, inshallah. Azab. Okay. So inshallah, if there are no doubts, we can conclude for today. I'll inshallah upload both this grammar and the Quran part also.